Hello there, it's Samantha. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Samantha, as I just said, and this is my channel where I talk all about books. So I have been doing this channel for a really long time, and recently Monica from Monica Kim uploaded a new tag called the BookTube Oldie Tag, and I would consider myself a BookTube oldie. I have been doing this for 6 years. I've definitely been here for quite a while. I just decided to do this video because it's actually my 6-year YouTube anniversary coming up. It's actually next week. So yeah, I do have an interesting video coming up for that. So yes, stay tuned for that next Saturday. I thought I would just do this tag because I haven't done a tag in a little while. I like the questions and I like to reflect on the past to some degree. So yeah, I thought I would do this. Anyway, I will obviously link Monica's video down below. Let's get started. So the first question is, how long have you been part of the BookTube community? So as I just said, it is my 6-year YouTube anniversary next week. I started on the 23rd of May, 2014, and I was 15 years old and I was a little baby and so awkward, and honestly, I hate watching my old videos. I can't go back and watch them because I cringe too much. I've been making videos for 6 years and I probably started watching BookTube like January of that year, around that time, because I read Divergent before I actually started my YouTube channel. And I remember finishing Allegiant and then I stumbled upon Kaz from Little Book Owl. I stumbled upon one of her videos talking about Divergent and I found BookTube and I was like, oh my god, where did this come from? How did I not know about this? So I started watching BookTube about 6.5 years ago and I started making videos almost exactly 6 years ago. The next question is, what was your biggest misconception before starting BookTube? I think after watching a lot of people who were like bigger booktubers and seeing them get all these books for review from publishers and stuff like that, I think that like as soon as I started my channel, I think I thought that I would be getting all of these books from the publisher, but that's not how it works. You need to have a bit of a following first before publishers just send you books. So yeah, I think that was probably one of my biggest misconceptions, was that like I would start it and then instantly be getting all these free books, but that's not what happened. The next question is, how do you think BookTube has changed since you first started? I think back in the day, obviously the types of books we read are different. There was very much like, you know, like the 2014, 2015 type books, and now we read a lot of different stuff. I don't know, I feel like people don't do tags as much. Like tags used to be all the rage. It was tags all the time and people do less of them now. Also, reading vlogs obviously has become such a big thing in the last couple of years. So yeah, that's like the type of content that people post has changed a little bit. The next question is, what is your favorite BookTube memory? So in my time with BookTube, I have been in 2 book clubs, and I have to say that both of those book clubs have been like some of my favorite memories. I absolutely loved being part of a book club. If anyone wants someone in their book club, hit me up. I would love to be a part of it. I just love discussing books with people. I just really love that. The first book club I was ever in was called the Book Hunters, and this was created by Angus from Just Angus. Love him. I honestly love him so much. I remember him emailing me and asking me if I wanted to be a part of it, or maybe he even messaged me on YouTube. I don't know, but he contacted me and asked me if I wanted to be a part of this book club with him, Michael from Michael Book Lion, or is it Mike Book Lion now? I don't know. Sabrina hasn't really been making videos, so I don't really know what her channel name is called anymore, but I'll find everyone and link them down below. And then originally it was Sam from Sam's Nonsense. Those were the original Book Hunters, and honestly I'm so thankful to Book Hunters because I remember starting that and then all of a sudden like I hit 100 subscribers and I was like, oh my god, 100 subscribers, that's amazing. And still 100 subscribers is amazing. 900 and however many we're at now is amazing, so thank you for that. I love you all. Definitely like the first book club I was in, I remember loving that so much. The second book club I was in, I also loved a lot. I created a book club called the Sassy Book Club, not like Cassie's book club, which is also called the Sassy Book Club, but this was before that, and it was like capital SASS because we had 3 people whose names started with S and then we had someone whose name started with an A, so Sassy. I think from that only Ainsley is still making videos, and I love Ainsley's channel so much, so I will link her down below as well. I just loved having like a monthly live show. I love live shows. So yeah, basically every live show and book club and everything I've ever been a part of in terms of that, I've loved. That was a really long-winded way to say that. Question number 5 is, what are some books that you were introduced to because of BookTube? Essentially, every single book I've read since being on BookTube, pretty much, I've heard because of BookTube. Like the only books I read before BookTube were actually The Mortal Instruments. I was actually introduced to that by a very good friend of mine. She lent me all the books and I read them and loved them. As well as that, I read the Divergent trilogy before BookTube. The Hunger Games I read before BookTube as well, and Harry Potter obviously. But yeah, apart from like those ones, pretty much every single book I've read since has been because of BookTube. The next question is, what is something that frustrates you about BookTube? I don't really know. I don't really get that frustrated by BookTube. I would say maybe like when unnecessary drama happens and is blown out of proportion, but that's more to do with book Twitter than BookTube itself. As much as something may start on BookTube, it will be taken over to book Twitter and then blown up, and I think that's really stupid. So yeah, basically the drama I find stupid because it's like, we're all just here to talk about books. The last question is, what is your hope for the future of BookTube? And honestly, I don't know. I really like how BookTube is right now. I think we're thriving. I really like the content that people are coming up with. Some people are just so creative and I love it. I really like where we are right now. But I'm, you know, obviously happy to see like whatever happens next. I'm excited for it. So yeah, I don't really have an answer to that. This isn't part of the tag, but obviously the nature of tags in the beginning was to tag people. So I'm going to tag some of my faves who I know are BookTube oldies. So obviously I already mentioned him in this video. I'm going to be tagging Angus from Just Angus. Please go subscribe to him if you're not already. I love his channel so much. He honestly makes some of the best content out there. I'm also going to be tagging Cassie from Sassy Cassie. She's just the best and I've been watching her channel forever. I'm also going to be tagging Jay from JG. She is definitely a BookTube oldie. She's been around for such a long time and she's just such a nice person in this community. I love her. And finally, I will be tagging Momo from the BookTube Girl. She is definitely a BookTube oldie. She's been here since she was like 13 or something like that. But yes, that is all that I have and my battery is running low. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe down below and I'll have another video up at some point soon. So I will see you then. Bye.